Hey guys, hope you're all well. Hope everyone's having a good week. Right, continuing with the GS. As you know, we are on the very last stages of it now. So I've been messing about with a few things through the beginning of the week. I've had a friend over messing with his bike over there. So that's been good. Have a bit of company in the shed while you're tinkering away is always a good thing. So yeah, let's just go through a few bits where we are so far. So just little bits. We swapped these bolts out for little domed heads, which looks a lot better, I think. We got all the disc bolts in, that's all sorted. It's just things like this pinch bolt's been put in. I ended up buying a new nut for the other side, that's all sorted. All the oils in the engine, we got all the gear oil and everything in the final drive side of things, that's all filled up. The only fluids that we've got to put in now is the brake fluids in the back and the front. So I've got to go through a few things. I'm still looking for, I know I've got like a sort of a elongated P-clip and everything to tuck these in, so I've got to find that out and get that on. And then I'll make sure all the brake lines are tight so we can start filling the fluids up and bleeding the brakes out. That shouldn't take me long. I've now got all the exhaust pipe complete. We've got the clamp at the bottom, so that's all done, that's all tightened up. What have I been working on as well? Oh, the little side panels. So we got them little tiny side panels that I made. Now I had a decision to make there. I was either going to go white or black with the seat. I've decided to go black with the seat, so we keep that nice straight line at the bottom of the tank. And this side I've modified to fit the ignition in, hence why these wires are hanging down here. So let's have a look at that. I'm in a mess as usual. So yeah, we've done a, oh, bear with me. We've done a textured finish, wrinkle finish, whatever you like to call it, and the ignition's in there. So we got that. We got a little aluminium cap at the back with the wires coming out. I shall put a shrink wrap around all them so it looks nice and neat. Not that you're going to see that, because you won't. Basically the wires will just come straight up and go under the tank. So that's going to sit in there. So you see what I mean? We keep that nice straight line at the bottom of the tank. Yeah, I've still got to spray the other side, but I wanted to get this side done so we can continue with the wiring. Let's put that back on there. Sorted. So yeah, that's all done. What else have we got? I've just been going through everything, double checking everything. I still haven't found the rubber for the other side on the swing arm. I've got one more place to look for that. Hopefully I'm going to put my hands on it, fingers crossed. And yeah, we're about there, apart from like tucking a few things in like the brake lines and stuff like that and getting the fluids in. We've just got to finish the remainder of the wiring. So this is what I'm going to do today. As you can see, there's wires hanging down. I'll say you will spot bits that aren't done up and stuff like that, like the back of the clocks, that's not done up yet, just in case I have to dip into there to do anything. All the headlights all tightened up, although I probably won't get the correct alignment of that till we're at the MOT place, when we've got it in front of the light beam thingy checker, what's it called. So I'll set that when it's at the MOT place. And yeah, it's getting there, isn't it? It's getting there at last. Again, thank you all so much for all the amazing comments. It always blows me away, it really does. It's truly amazing. We all know this has been a bit of a journey that's took far too long. That is completely down to myself and, you know, stuff going on. That's all I'll say, stuff going on, which hopefully I personally are coming to the back end of all that again, let's cross them fingers. So yeah, so today I'm going to get the motogadget unit on. I've took it off the rear piece, so it'd be easy to wire in, and the print is so tiny on it. I need to like put it at the end of my nose so I can see what wire's got to go where. So yeah, that's what I'll be working on this morning, and hopefully we've got everything right. When we put power to it, everything's going to do what it's supposed to do, and we're going to get a bike that starts. Probably won't, no, in fact we won't be doing the startup in this video. I'm going to do a standalone video for that, because that's always a special occasion, isn't it? So I'm going to do its own little video for that when it starts up. See, I'm being optimistic when it starts up. Oh, I've done the fuel cap black as well. So yeah, we blacked all that up, which I think looks a lot better than the silver. So yeah, when it starts, we'll then do a video of, I think I might do a video of it going to the MOT place actually. We'll see how that works out. I've got to take the van for MOT tonight, so I'm going to get as much done to this as possible before I have to shoot off in the van for its MOT. So yeah, get all the little bits, final little bits done now. Next video, start up. Next video, riding. And then I don't know how Mick Bob and his lovely wife Helen will feel about being filmed. Probably not, which is not a problem at all. Some people like their privacy, and I know Mick Bob Mick's very much that way. He doesn't do all the social media thing and things like that, so we probably won't do that, but we'll certainly get a ride video and everything like that, the grand finale. So yeah, let's just get on with a few remaining bits. I'm actually reading instructions. Just double checking that I'm doing everything right. I think it's going in the right direction. Anybody help me with the big words? Yeah. I'm just double checking on absolutely everything, because I don't want anything going up in smoke at this stage. So before I connect the battery, I've still got wires to put in, but before I go and connect the battery, I'm going to double check everything. I'm one of them ones, I don't know if any of you are like it, where if you read a fair bit, you sort of forgot the first bit and have to go back and read it again. It's probably why I don't read novels, because I forget every page as soon as I've got to the end of it. Right, glasses. I need 3 hands. I'm having to, so on this you have to push these little tabs in. So I'm literally got the screwdriver on my chin, pushing it in and putting the wire in, because I'm all floating in mid-air at the minute. So what we got next? That goes to the battery. Let's have an I-beam. Which one's I-beam? 1, 2, 3. Is that that one? Press it in with the chin. Going cross-eyed. There we go, that's that one in. It's snowing. Wow, I don't know if you can hear the wind picking up on the shed roof. So last week we was out in t-shirts, and today high winds and snowing. Good old British weather. You can't beat it. Right, side lights, lights, main lights. high beam ignition lights, that one. It's a good job I've got a couple of chins. Okay, might be more than a couple. Wow, it's rough out there. Right, what goes in that one? Brake. I've seen that. Where's the brake? Right, so as we've got two brake lights, I think I'm going to have to piece them together. Obviously, if you've got the twin lights in the back, well, I've got to find out which one runs what. So we've obviously got the main light, the brake light, and an earth. So I'm going to have to drag the battery across and connect them and see which is which. Let's just strip that one. We're nearly there though, then I'll tidy it all up and pull all the labels off, I think. Then connect the battery. That needs a, yeah, that one needs a ring on it, that goes to battery live. That goes to ignition. Oh, ignition. I've seen that one. Yeah, we can get that one in. Wow, looks stupid doing this. Oh well. There we go. Right, what else we got? Yeah, let's sort the brake lights out. So the front brake light switch runs through that M button in the handlebars. So that should be taken care of, I think. Yeah. It might take a bit of figuring out on the odd thing, but I'll get there. It's proper rough outside. Right, I'm going to get the last few of these in and then we'll see if some of it works, hopefully. Right, moving forward, that's been my favourite saying on the latter end of this build. As you know, we've just trying to fly through everything. So, ignore the mess at the moment, the wiring, because I'm just getting everything in place, testing it before we tuck everything in and tidy it all up. So you'll see wires wound together and stuff like that. Obviously, I'm not going to leave it like that. So we have the ignition key. And no, it is out the way of your knee. So yeah, I guess some of you may think that, but it's fine. So it's ignition on, which brings the lights on. I thought them lights looked white in the camera then. That looks a lot redder with my eyes than it does looking at the camera. I don't know how that's going to come out. Front brake light. As you can see that. That's sorted. The rear brake won't work yet because that's working on a pressure switch and there's no fluid in there yet. So, but it's all wired up. Then we have the controversial high beam, low beam, lights off and all that. So one press, I don't know if you'll see it over there, lights on. put that curtain down a bit more. Another press, I-beam. One more press, back to low beam. And then if you press it quick, you can flash. Then a long press, lights off. Indicators. Another press off, other side, press once, on, press again, off. Now I do believe you can sort of set the motogadget unit and have the indicators timed so they self-cancel. Not looked into that yet, but I believe that's the case. You can do that. What else we got? Oh, on. Yeah, that works. I-beam flash. It's coming together. What else we got? Oh, I haven't done the starting side of it yet, because I literally any minute now I've got to shoot off in the van and get the MOT done. So we'll go right out in a minute and get that sorted and see how long that takes, and maybe get the starting side of it done when we come back. If not, if we're over there for a while, we'll get starting side done in the next video. I'll try my best to do it in this one. Well, yeah, it's coming together, but like I say, it's all a bit of a jumbled mess up there at the minute. It's cables that have got to be shortened. I just want to get it together and make sure I'm putting everything in the right place. So yes, it will look a mess. Ignition off. There we go. It's getting there. It is. So far, so good. Everything's working. All it is now is, yeah, the starting side. I'll sort of mock that up, and when I know it's all working, we'll tidy the wiring, shorten cables, and get it all put into place where it's all got to go for the final time. In the meantime, let's go and jump in the van and go and get an MOT sorted. Right, we're off. Quick drive to Lutterworth MOT. Hopefully we get a pass. Hardly any cars come past this house, so when you want to try and pull out, they all come. There we go, we're off. Be interesting to find out how many miles I've done since the last MOT. So this van doesn't go out very often actually, but when it does go out, it's normally quite a few hundred miles in one trip. So yeah, be interesting to see how many I've done. Also, we are over 700 miles now with that goo in the engine holding the egg gasket together. Well, at least I thought it was the egg gasket. Some of you may have said it could have been what is it, that other thing? I can't remember. Oh dear, I'm getting worse. Can't remember what the thing is. EGR valve, that's it. But whatever it is, it's stopped. So yeah, that gunk has has definitely bought me some time, which is brilliant. I've got some stickers I might put on the van as well, if we have time. Some big stickers that Ian made me, one of the designs I've got on my t-shirts. So I might put that on as well. And it's now snowing again. It's supposed to be summer on the way. And moving forward, my favourite saying, all done, all MOT'd and done. So I might actually give this van a service next week. It's about due, oil change and filter and stuff. And I've done, since last MOT, 6,700 miles. Nothing really, is it? Not bad. Like I say, it doesn't go out very often. But when it does, it goes on big trips. Talking of big trips, I've got another one planned very, very, very soon. Well, a few weeks away. And yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. While we're on that, he's going to hate this, I'm going to give Gertrude a proper thank you, because he does loads of research. We get little ideas of these places, but then he goes in and does some proper research to pinpoint them, find them, and yeah, help out with all the information to get us there. So big thank you to Gertrude. He's the one that actually does the fine details and the research on all these places. I come up with silly ideas and he goes and finds them. But yeah, it's, the next one, apparently he said, it's twice as big as the one we've just done and deeper. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that. And we have one planned that's actually above ground, but we gotta double check that one. We think it's abandoned. We think. Done a tiny bit of research and it's saying it's abandoned, but we're going to double check because it's military and we don't want to be messing about on military ground if it's all live. No, that could end in tears. So since we've got that last bit of research done on that one, that could be on the cards, and that's going to be really interesting as well. So yeah, plenty of shed stuff coming up, plenty of days out coming up, and I'm looking forward to it all. So I think I'm going to call it a day on this video. It's now, God, the sun's bright. It's now nearly 6 o'clock in the evening. I struggle to pick up momentum again if I've stopped sort of this time of day. Not so bad I can go till later at night when I keep going, but when I stop like I have done to do this, I struggle to get going again. So I think I might call it a day. Early finish, 6 o'clock. I'll do my best to get a video out tomorrow. I'm finalising the wiring and let's see if we can get it started. Anyway, cheers for watching guys, take care.